It's not too late for you to pursue that long-held dream, that thing that's been nagging at you for years that you've kind of put off, or to be the kind of person that takes care of yourself physically, spiritually, mentally. But there's a block. There's just too much to do. There's too many setbacks. I get it. Your life is hard. So let's talk about how you can make progress once and for all and feel like you're headed in the right direction. Today on the next Simple Step podcast, I'm Paul Goldsmith. Have you noticed now that kids watch everything on TV with the captions on? What's up with that? Well, it's because they've grown up in a world of perpetual distraction. They don't know any differently than to have constant information bombarding them from every direction. And it's not just the kids, it's us grown-ups too. We are perpetually distracted. Have you ever been talking to someone and they just start looking at their phone in the middle of the conversation? Just because it may be socially acceptable, it gets excused, doesn't make it okay on any level. It contributes to this idea that we always have to be on and present in several spaces at once, and it keeps us distracted from being the best version of ourselves. To truly thrive, you need to create margin in your life, and the good news is you can do that today, right now. To allow yourself to breathe, to reflect, to focus on what truly matters. So if you haven't done it in a while, you can pause this right now and take a minute to ask yourself, what's going on? What are you feeling anxious about? What needs to happen? Who do you need to call? What mess do you need to clean up? What do you need to say no to? Every day I have this practice of morning pages where I try to get all those things beneath the surface out of my head and onto paper to really process those things that I've been putting off. I've been distracted and haven't paid attention to. And really that has helped me discover what it is I need to do on a daily basis and redirect when I get off course. For you, if morning pages aren't your thing, whatever it is, every day you have to figure out a ritual of checking in with yourself to figure out what it is you've been distracted by. A common problem is everyone is following everyone else. We are all unique and have different abilities and passions and drives and talents. And so if you're following somebody else's vision for your life, following somebody else's model for what success looks like, you're going to be frustrated in the end because you're doing the wrong things for you. And if you're not taking care of yourself physically, you may be professionally a rock star or spiritually really attuned and grounded. But if you have no energy to show up in the world, then what good is it? And so slowing down and just having the humility to say, I can't do it all. What is it for me to do today? And do that on a daily basis. That's why I recommend the morning pages, but whatever works for you every day to check in to say, what has to happen today for me to be on the right track, to accomplish my own goals, to take care of myself physically, mentally, and spiritually? Because if you don't have the plan, it's not going to happen organically. Let's do that today. Next simple steps. Here's a 3-step plan to get back on track, to really start pursuing the things you want to pursue and take care of yourself. Number 1, prioritize presence over performance. You don't have to immediately respond to someone's email or answer every call that comes in. Be where you're at. And if you're trying to be in too many places, eliminate the things that aren't of the most importance. What is it for you that really gets you off course? Write it down and then specifically identify what you're going to do when you catch yourself in that situation. Prioritize presence over performance. Step 2 is schedule self-care daily, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to be available to do your best for other people. Every day, work on your physical health, your mental health, and your spiritual health, because what gets scheduled gets done. So if you were trying to build a relationship with someone else, you would schedule time together. Schedule time to be with yourself without distractions. And number 3, define your own success. So if we were having a conversation a year from now, what has to happen for you to feel successful in your life? Then start small, get momentum, but you have to first clarify what it is you want to make progress on. Don't apologize for it, because it's not anyone else's goal, it's yours. And every day you can build upon that. But the key is momentum. You got to keep moving forward. If you miss a day, that's okay. Just don't miss 2 days in a row of making progress on that goal. You don't have to wait till New Year's Day or Monday. Today is the best day to keep moving forward on your most important goals. And just taking those 3 steps will help you get that momentum, and it builds upon itself. So prioritize presence over performance. Be where you're at and eliminate distractions. 2, schedule that self-care daily, because you'll feel better, you'll be better, and you'll have more clarity on what it is, number 3, success looks like for you specifically. I'm cheering you on. I believe in you. You're here for a reason. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. Every single day, take the next simple step. And I'll talk to you next time on the next Simple Step Podcast.